Yeah, I don't know, man. Canada's on some weird something right now. Strange world we live in.
My name is Levi Nix, and I identify as a dog. I am raising this beard brush as a point of privilege. What is Canada doing? This can't be real. This is a comedy skit. This can't be real.
Thank you, Delegate.
Oh my God. Some people can smell what The Rock is cooking, but she can hear what The Rock is cooking. My God, her cousin must be Dumbo. I thought my ears were bad. Why does this look like a Hitler haircut? Like, what is she listening to? She can hear everything. She can hear an echolocation. She can hear what you're thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I heard somebody whisper across the room, and she heard him.
There's a point of privilege on microphone 1, then we'll go to microphone 3. Go ahead, Delegate.
Yes. Hello. I was standing here with my gender equity card before.
Oh.
My gender equity card.
You called on the previous speaker. That's my point of privilege, and I would like to.
I will explain the speaking order, which is fixed, that I cannot amend, which is the pro-con rotation. You can move yourself.
The pro-con rotation. Yeah, I learned that one in jazz school and study.
Up a
I learned that one in Berkeley.
line that you're standing in.
I am pro, and I was.
We went.
You went pro. Con,
We went pro-con, pro, and my plan was to go con. The speaker at Con Mic 3 also has a speaking card.
Yesterday, this card was used in an inappropriate manner. And while I understand in Ontario we know this is equity, even if that, this was also used inappropriately in terms of gender. I want everyone to be mindful that these cards for individuals like myself who identify as a Black woman have no value outside of this space.
Oh my God. What is the liberal left doing? Is this what it would be like if the world was taken over by liberals? Is this the utopia they want? I am raising my point of privilege. This is the dumbest thing, bro.
Well, dude, honestly, I think all these leftoid countries, especially as of most recently, I think they're all just competing for like the gold medal in the retard Olympics. I have nothing else, no other explanation for it. None at all.
Since the triangular wheel, this is the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
Microphone 2, are you on this resolution?
Yes.
Microphone 2, please.
My name is Mastura Tasneem. My pronouns are she, they. I'm from Ontario.
She, they. So you're singular and I've never understood the they, them stuff. How are you a plural? How are you multiple people? How are you a they?
Well, it's so that way you can identify as a dog and a toaster at the same time,
It makes no sense to me.
Hello, bonjour. As we conduct this convention today and the past 2 days.
Still wearing diapers on their faces. This is crazy work. What's going on in Canada?
Right now, there's discussions of 10,000 American men and women being sent to Iran, being deployed, just to be part of this bloodbath. Canada cannot and will not be part of the legacy of blood that was built in Iraq, in
oh my fucking God. All right, so I know that they had a certain thing about war, peace and all this other bullshit, but the thing is, I don't think they understand their exact geographic position in comparison to the target that is the large Satan that Iran calls America. I don't know if she realized, or they, or whatever the fuck that is, realizes that, like, look, if they had dropped one of the, 11 nukes that they claimed they had on America, chances are they were going to catch some fallout. So they, in theory, have every interest to, maybe kind of want to help or shut the fuck up. Because, they're going to find some collateral damage with that, probably. So, at the end of the day, I wouldn't exactly say might makes right, but might fucking makes when it comes to killing terrorists that want to destroy us. So, she can go ahead and cry on her fucking cock-shaped pillow.
Palestine and now in Iran. This is a no.
Boot up then, honey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boot up.
Handle business.
Strap the boots on. Take a flight over. You know what I mean? Go help them out. Canadian Special Forces, you know what I mean? Go do it.
No question debate. I call this question, Madam and Chairs. Thank you.
She's getting claps for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
She should be getting booed.
True.
Speaking from a point of privilege, you're an idiot.
Your point's
True.
quite well made, Speaker. I'll again thank delegates not to call me Madam Chair or Madame la Présidente. I'm a non-binary person. My pronouns.
Bruh.
Crap up, dude.
So
I asked you
stupid.
guys not to call me a female. I got this really ugly haircut with a receding hairline and Dumbo ears, so you guys would notice that I was not binary. Hit her right in the they thems, didn't they?
Are they them in there? Chair.
Honestly, like, and I obviously don't think this is the same for all of them, but I feel like some of them do the old transformation to just kind of deal with the fact that they're already in the unfuckable category. They're like, let's just hit the fucking gas pedal, you know what I mean? Just make sure it's impossible.
Or is sufficient?
Let me run that back. There's a dude in the back that stands up.
Madame la Présidente. I'm a non-binary person. My pronouns are they, them, and their. Chair is sufficient.
Mega cuck. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, you tell him. It becomes. This is what it. I'll get into it. I'll get into it in a second. I'll play this clip.
And with regret, you've spoken to the resolution. It's not open to you to also call the question. If the question is the will of the House, someone else must call it because we heard from you in substantive debate.
Okay, I was not aware. I was
Weird rule. Microphone 4.
Bruh.
Oh my god. Here's the problem. This chick is up there, you know, stating her piece or whatever. And this chick tries to throw a trump card to be like, actually, I'm higher on the moral chain than you are. And dude, it just becomes the complainer Olympics and the victim Olympics. Like, who's the biggest victim here? Is it you? Is it me? Like, she like one-upped her on the victimness. This is crazy to me. Don't call me Madam Chair.
It's fucking stupid.
This guy right here is like, what in the F have I walked into?
Address me based on my delusions, not what's objectively true. Don't do that, you know? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, this is crazy. This is wild to me that this is like an actual thing. This is what nightmares are made of right here, dude.
I see that we are 1 minute ahead of schedule, and so I'm going to get out of here.
I'm going to get out of here.
What? What the fuck is
And dude,
that?
I know I got some Canadians that watch like, is this you guys? Is this what it's all about? Winnipeg?
The balloting
Yeah, they went a peg in their ass. And whatever.
co-chairs are returning, I believe. Now balloting co-chairs. There's a point. Let's hear the point on microphone 1.
I'm sorry, just
Bruh.
real quick, point of personal privilege. I understand there's very little time and for delegates to speak, but early on the mic, it's hard as a racialized and transgender delegate to sometimes use this card and speak up, speak to somebody in front of me
No, you're a man.
Facts.
You don't get to use the card. I thought it was only for women.
in line
Yep.
and ask, hey, this pertains to multiple intersecting parts of my lived experience. I'd like to speak. I was rejected when I talked, and it's frustrating when these are my rights being directly under attack right now in Alberta, and that a cisgender woman.
What I'll never understand is these people are like, I'm being attacked, I'm being this. You're a fat dude wearing a dress.
True.
It seems like you're just fine. I don't see a lot of battle scars on you. You know, the only thing that's hurting right now is probably your blood pressure. I don't see anything that's going on right now that's like nobody's trying to hurt you.
Right?
You seem just fine. You seem safe to me.
Had spoken.
And this is a thing that has kind of fucked with me most recently. Is like, how in the fuck did Canada, one of the more cucked places in the fucking world, how in the hell did they get to become our hat? Our snow Mexicans? Like, how did that actually happen? Because, like, I mean, if they were to fight in a war, it's like, what are you going to do? Show up with a moose and a hockey stick and pour maple syrup on them? Or what the fuck is this? Like, you guys can't do shit. Never mind.
Over me, And I understand her rights are important too. This pertains to
And thank God Trump made it a law. There's only 2 genders. I'd be getting canceled right now.
Hell
her
yeah.
too, but I don't know. I hope that in the future the
Oh, and by the way, you can't get canceled. Yeah, I mean you can, but you have to cancel it yourself. No, don't fucking apologize. Just don't. If it's true, it's fucking true.
the federal NDP will also have a broader interpretation of the equity cards for speakers. That's all. Thank you.
I will invite
Just asking for a broader definition. Just complaining that it's not broad enough. It's just never good enough, right?
delegates to assist me in better using the card by forming a straight line behind
Or,
Straight. I don't even like to use the word straight. Assist line.
the microphone.
and cis is so fucking stupid. Cis is basically a retard's way to say that they were born and not retarded. That's actually what that is. I mean, people can try to like mince that up however they want to, but they would just be lying to themselves.
With a prominently displayed equity card, if I see speakers ahead of you who are not holding a card prominently, it would be wrong of me to guess about their gender identity, and I will come to you.
Who cares?
This applies so far according
Bro, I swear to God, them ears about to make you fly away, honey. One gust of wind hits too hard. She's gone in the wind. I'm running against the wind. Bet her dad was a parachute. It's like, what is this? I know.
No, then she shows up to a hang gliding course and they try to issue her some gear. She's like, no, I got it covered. I just need a runway.
Now, I've heard that your ears do get bigger as you age.
Which is crazy to think about.
But good Lord, did the genetic gods did not bless this woman at all. Or sorry, I'm gonna call you a woman.
Yeah.
to your rules for gender identities other than a dude, but it is open to us to change our rules as we like as we move forward into the bright and golden future. Thank you, friends. Let's hear the balloting co-chairs.
Friends.
Thank you, friends.
Yeah.
This is getting claps.
This is fucking cringe, bro.
I'm directed to a point on microphone 3.
Point of information, I'm not sure if it's appropriate for me to bring a point of privilege around an emergent issue with some job loss in my workplace.
If it is impairing your ability to participate in the meeting, it is a correct point of privilege. If you'd like an announcement to be made from the stage, we can arrange for that, and then the delegates can hear it from here. Not right now.
So, okay, bring it.
The mental gymnastics that this takes to even know what's a point of privilege.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
What are we even doing, bro? I gotta look up some more clips. The NDP conference. Oh, I think I have it pulled up. Here we go.
The neurotic donkey punch committee.
Where was it at? Where's this guy at?
Being
Okay,
deployed.
we've reacted to that one. In the meantime, go download free cash, brother man. This is where you can get some free cash, dude, on me, bro, on me. So it's an easy way to make a little bit of extra money. You scan the QR code there. You can download the app. You can play mobile games for free, for absolutely free, and then you get paid for playing the mobile game.
I was just
So, here's this young man right here. Here's this young guy. So download
And to be fair, it does work. And they cash out with Bitcoin. Hell yeah.
that. You get $5 on me, and then the link is also in the description. So, love you guys. Let's get back up into this craziness. Argument breaks out at the NDP convention after they plan a tribute to Jagmeet Singh.
My name is Nicholas Torno. I come
Bruh.
from
My name is Birdie. My name is Burby. My name Picky Slim.
Kingston in the Islands. My pronouns are he, they. And,
Wait. He, they. How?
and I have a question about the video we just watched, the tribute to Jagmeet Singh. I want to know how much money it cost. I want to know how much time it wasted out of the convention. And I want to know who decided on it.
S'il vous plaît.
Hi, Katrina Vanithan from Scarborough North.
Oh, he just got nexted. They don't even care.
Rising on a personal point of privilege, that comment that was just made is absolutely unacceptable. I'm in my house of
And then they all booed, too. It's just like, man, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. If that makes any sense.
party where I belong as a racialized person, and we paid a tribute that is incredibly fitting for an incredible leader. And that comment is so harmful in this space.
Oh my god.
Dude, we got to get to a point where we stop saying things are offensive and just start saying, hey, you're offended.
Why? It's like, why are we fucking, like, coddling these fucking dipshits? They're dumb as fuck. everything's somehow they're offended. It's victimhood everywhere. It's like, dude, the world was not made under this lens that you guys see the world through. Shit happened. A lot of people had to bust their knuckles, bust their ass, do some things, and they definitely didn't get offended in the way. And if they did, well, you know, they fell down through the cracks, and you know, it didn't really matter. Like, you can't have a functioning society like that. You just can't. It doesn't work.
I get it, dude. Like, you may think it's offensive, but you just got offended. That's all it is.
I would argue it's important not to take offense, because stealing fences is illegal.
I think the people that are here, that are racialized, that are people that have not been seen before, deserve this.
You're all seeing, a lot of y'all big bags. Big bag. The buckaroons, a lot of y'all been seen and heard and hear you before you see you.
Space and our leader that looked like us and changed the politics for us as New Democrats, as Canadians, as Ontarians, as people from all across this world, as people that have survived genocide, deserve goddamn respect in this house.
Thank you, delegate.
Always get so mad. They always get so mad.
What are they?
They'll never forget this going on 65 years federally. In April 2025 federal election, the NDP under Jagmeet Singh suffered a historic defeat, losing 17 seats and dropping from 24 just to 7 seats in the House of Commons. This result, the worst in the party's history, meant they lost official party status, and Singh lost his own seat in BC, the British Columbia seat losses. The party went from 24 seats to 7 seats, losing 10 to the Conservatives and 7 to the Liberals. Popular vote. The party garnered 6.3% of the, I don't know why they did it, space there, whatever, of the popular vote, the lowest since its founding in 1961. Leader seat, Jagmeet Singh lost his seat in Burnaby Central and subsequently resigned. Regional losses, the NDP, I just keep thinking double penetration.
Right?
Lost significant support in Ontario and BC, winning only a few seats in each, and they failed to gain traction in Atlantic Canada. The party fell short of the 12 seats needed for official party status. I mean, he sounds like he was a little bit of a loser.
I know.
Oh my God, somebody says, get in, loser. We're going to grind the NDP into fine powder and salt into the earth. What is going on with this? This is wild to me. This just proves I have a theory here that as long as you're the one complaining, you're always going to be right in today's society.
In your mind.
I don't understand why it seems like you can just, as long as you're the loudest one complaining and virtue signaling and acting like you have a moral hierarchy or you're a humanitarian, you're always going to be seen as correct.
I would argue that they actually are the ones least likely to be listened to. Yep. I've mentioned this shit before, but these people stand on the soapbox, right? But the soapbox is now collapsing under their feet because they're pissing themselves and shitting themselves. It's just how it is. It's how it is. The culture is shifting. Fuck yeah.
Like this is the world we live in now. Luckily, this is Canada, but I believe this is probably in parts of the country in the U.S. as well.
Go ahead.
It's got point of privilege. The microphones seem really low today. It's hard to
Oh my God.
hear everyone at the mic. Between the background noise and the volume in here with the microphones, it's really hard to hear. And the closed captioning also is slower to make it hard to keep up with what's going on.
I bet the retard on the stage has no issue fucking hearing though.
Thank you, delegate. I have a hearing impairment, and I'm struggling to hear the delegates, and I know that you are too.
How are you having trouble hearing?
You have a hearing impairment? Boy, got those big old ears and you can't even hear?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no way. It's like having big eyes and being blind, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like having the world's longest tongue, but you can't taste food, you know what I mean? It's like having the world's biggest mouth and you can't speak. I think she's lying. There's no way you can't hear.
You're a liar!
You can hear what the rock is cooking.
Some order. We'll hear from the delegate on microphone 1, please.
I did want to bring attention to the fact that my fellow delegates holding the gender parity cards.
Let's take the microphone to that delegate. We'll hear from them right now.
Say, hey, they have a point of privilege. I don't. Jesus.
Big back.
Say what you gotta say.
Fuck, man.
She, her.
My pronouns are she, her, elle, and en français. It's gonna be really hard to follow Rob Ashton. A
amazing speaker.
Bruh.
We are a working class party. I think most of us in this room
Where do you
are
work?
behind that, and while we can debate on the specific words and who is and isn't included, I think our Constitution needs to recognize that, and I also recognize there is... I'm sorry, I'm speaking way too fast. Let me slow down for the closed captioning. I'm so sorry, I get excited.
Okay.
It's a point of privilege. The closed captions for this convention are running between 6 and 10 seconds behind. So it's just a request for the chairpersons to be aware. And when you move to a vote, I'm still reading the debate. So if we could just take a little pause, that would be appreciated.
Okay.
Yes, bonjour, hi. My name is Parker Tian. I'm representing Vancouver Quadra. Just to reply my friend Popo Cameron's prior point of privilege earlier, as you can see, I do have one of the translating device. However, I'd like to raise this chair's concern that the sign-out process for this device is not necessarily the best because it requires you to fill the form and give a piece of your ID, and most people don't even know where to get it, which is behind the registration table. And also, like, they don't have enough pens when we're there, so there was a very long line up. Also, for the device itself, because it's using infrared technology, you have to kind of, like, position it so it can receive...
Oh my dude, this can't be real. This can't... is this a real convention, chat? Like, some of you guys that are in Canada, is this a thing?
This is gay eye. It's gay eye. That's what it is. There's no fucking way it's real.
Burnaby North Seymour, pronouns he, him. Point of information.
What information do you seek, delegate?
Can I ask an election about, or can I ask a question about executive elections to the chair?
As I understand it, what more election results we have are going to be announced at the end of the day.
I have a point of information for the elections committee.
The elections committee has gone to do balloting and they're not available to answer your questions.
Thank you, Chair.
Sorry.
What is that fucking weird look on her face? That weird look on her face was just like, I'm not answering this question and I don't have to and blah 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 blah. She probably has all the answers, but it's just not fucking doing it. Ew. Just ew. Dirty. The whole situation.
Point of order, Robert Alley, he, they. My understanding
They?
as an equity-seeking delegate is that these cards are to help the chair hear equity-seeking persons and that we don't only hear from white male delegates. Now, this is my first convention, but so I could be wrong, but the reason for my concern is that yesterday during the housing resolution, after a white man spoke, someone at this mic waved their equity card only to give their speaking spot to a white man.
So
now that white man being a leadership delegate notwithstanding, I had lined up for a long time to discuss the housing resolution, like many others, including my fellow delegate Akua. I just want us as a body to understand the spirit of these cards, because we are a party governed by processes and not by any sort of shock doctrine.
What?
Like I said...
Dude.
Oh my god, this is insane.
Canada's cooked, bro.
And y'all want to call... And people want to say conservative people are crazy. People want to say stuff like, you know, conservatives are radical. If anything, this, just what I'm seeing here is insanity.
It's the gayest
like,
shit
you
ever.
can't make this stuff up.
My pronouns are...
This stuff is... They're gonna be... There's gonna be so many skits that come out of this.
Oh,
SNL's probably gonna cook them alive.
South Park.
I think Drewski should do a skit on this one, right? This...
Ooh, it's just weird because they come out here and they say their fucking name and then their pronouns. It's like, just state your fucking name and move on with it. Who gives a shit what your pronouns are? It doesn't really matter. Your name should almost dictate what pronoun you follow, unless your name's like fucking Steve, but you're a female or some shit. It's like, well, that's your fault. That's a skill issue. Anybody's confused.
This is wild to me. This is wild to me that they're doing this. I am raising this beard brush as a point of privilege.
Right?
Oh my god. Like, I don't know. This is like the degenerate Olympics. I don't know what this is. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. This dude walked around and asked these guys how would they fix Canada.
This is Max and I reporting from the RBC Convention Center here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is the very place where the NDP, the New Democratic Party of Canada, is having their convention right now.
Oh, that's what it stands for. I didn't even know.
Let's go and ask some attendees some questions. Let's go. If you could fix one thing in Canada like that, what would that be?
Oh my gosh. There's so many things.
Choose your words carefully.
Oh, man. Proportional representation.
I'd snap my fingers and all the chuds would be woke.
All the chuds would be woke.
Loser.
I would say expanding universal healthcare to cover prescription
Expanding universal health care to cover prescription drugs.
to cover mental health care.
Mental health.
care.
A living wage.
To reduce a little bit the taxes.
Reducing taxes?
Yeah.
Taxes.
Taxis?
Yep.
What? What?
Yeah, you threw me off with that one.
Like reducing the amount of taxis?
Yeah, the taxes is, for my opinion, the taxes is high.
Taxes.
Like after working in your paycheck, the taxes is high.
Well, here the question is though, do you advocate for socialized or free healthcare, whatever, along with a whole bunch of other social services? If you advocate for those, and you also want lower taxes, you need to figure out which side of the fence do you stand on? The side where you keep a majority of your money, or you just give it to the states so that way people that are less deserving than you get free shit, And it's not free. It comes out of your pocket. But, yeah, that's the question you have to ask yourself.
Oh, you mean like...
Oh my god.
Taxation. Okay.
Greater funding for public health care.
Too many problems to name one.
Too many problems to name one.
Big bag.
Dude is as big as a bus. Look like Dr. Robotnik.
Tax reform? Okay. Housing. Proportional representation.
Why is it always just about representation?
Probably we need more housing. Free tuition.
Free.
Is that the... What's going on? Is this like the buzzword that they teach you at the door? Just everybody say proportional representation.
Right.
Get rid of liberals and conservatives?
So what the fuck do you want in its place? I mean, whatever. By the way, that looks like Dave Mustaine's gay little brother or something.
Honestly, rewrite all of it. It's also lower the voting age. Just electoral reform in general.
No.
Our system is terrible.
No.
16. Lower it down.
Bro.
I think lower than 16.
No, the voting age needs to be raised to fucking 35. Straight up. If you can't run for president, you can't vote for president. That would fix a lot of the problems because these motherfuckers get indoctrinated from the second they go to school all the way up till they're 18, and they're knee deep in Facebook with a Facebook education the rest of the time, and they learn from the worst. And they think they have a fucking, some sort of edge on society and how things work, and they fucking don't. They don't. A lot of people say, in America, repeal the 19th, all this other shit. I honestly don't even think it's the women so much that are the problem. I think it's the fact that too many young people that are emotionally charged by all the dumb shit they see on Facebook and Instagram, to the point where their opinions can't be trusted for shit. No. Raise the voting age to 35. Straight up.
I can fix one thing in Canada?
Yes.
That would be to take power away from corporations and give it back to the people.
Now, unfortunately, I did not spot any NDP MPs or any prominent person in the NDP. I think because there is a shortage right now.
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing.
The one person I did spot was Fred Hahn, and I did troll him a little bit.
Oh my god, this... Jeez.
Bro.
He looks like a Muppet.
But that's about it. Mr. Hahn, who was worse for Canada, Mark Carney or Stephen Harper?
I think it's a tie. They're both bad for
Canada.
Out there just trying to light a cigarette. Brother. I had to cover this. I just saw it and was like, this is... I just can't believe it. I just can't. We have a mental health crisis, especially in Canada. The NDP, Victim Olympics. See, the problem is this will be the downfall of society if it actually reaches America, because it gets to a point where if you're mad, you're right. And put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We're getting to a point where if you're mad, you're right.
I know. I mean, I'm just gonna reframe it a little bit. I get what you're saying, but it takes people with more than a couple brain cells in order to figure it out. If you're right, or if you're loud, you're projecting very loudly that you are right. But in fact, you are most likely wrong. Because you can't come to the situation calm and collect.
If you're upset, you're right. If you're disgruntled, you're right. If it upsets you, you're correct. To me, that's a very bad thing.
True.
Things aren't offensive. Just say that you're offended. That's a big thing, right? You're offended. And that's okay. There's certain things that maybe offend you that don't offend me. And vice versa. That's okay. Right? If I see somebody doing something nasty, like Hassan Piker when he was shocking his dog, that offended me.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Is it offensive? Maybe not to some people. Maybe some people like shocking their dogs. Hey, to each his own. I can't tell you what to do with your dog. They make those shock collars and they sell them at PetSmart. It is what it is. Now, would I rather people not do it? I'd rather you not do it.
Fair.
But, you know what I mean? Some people like to do it. I don't. I love my dog. I teach him. So I get offended by that. Is it offensive? I mean, I guess you could call it that. Some people don't think it's offensive, though. Clearly, Hassan Piker doesn't, and a lot of his community doesn't. They don't care. They're like, cool, shock the dog, don't care. All right, sweet. But for me, it takes a lot for me.
Bro, he's Turkish. He's fucking Turkish. He's a leftist, communist. The Turks don't like dogs. And a lot of people will be like, why would you say that about the Turks? I'm like, bro, they literally don't like dogs. You can go ahead and Google search the fuck out of that, and you will find that I'm speaking the truth. I don't even know why he has a dog. It's almost like he's trying to cosplay as what an American would be. But most Americans don't fucking electrocute their dogs. So, yeah, he can kindly eat ass.
Me to get offended. Chat, what about you guys? It takes a lot for me to get offended. It takes a lot for me to get mad. Politics, bro, you're not going to get me mad.
Facts.
Now, cruelty to animals, cruelty to children, ooh, that offends me a lot.
True.
That offends me a lot. Those are the two that I'm like, I don't play with that. Because they're helpless. And they're innocent. Children and dogs. Innocent, helpless. Just like I think like women are a protected class, I believe that kids and dogs are a protected class as well. Like we should watch out for them. Like there was a hungry dog that was running around our neighborhood one time, and I had some extra like we went out to eat at a chicken spot, some fried chicken, and I had some leftovers. I could have saved it and ate it later. I saw this hungry dog walking. I gave it 6 tenders, and it tore him up.
Why not?
Absolutely tore him up. I felt better doing that than saving it and eating it later when there's a starving dog that I can, directly help.
Fair.
But it becomes this victim Olympics where as long as you're the most upset and you have the most things wrong with you, you're correct. I had a buddy who works in corporate, and he worked at a land surveying company, one of the big ones. I think it goes by the name of Sam in Texas. They're all in this Zoom meeting. One of the VPs jumps into a meeting, and he's on a hunting trip in like Africa, and he's like showing this animal that he killed and holding its head up, and it's all bloody, and a lot of the team's like, yeah, it's badass. But of course, there's one liberal woman that's like, I find that offensive.
Cool.
She complains to HR. He gets in trouble with HR. A week goes by. He's back in the office, and in his office at home, he has taxidermy animals, and he's like, I've had these taxidermy animals in my office for 5 years and nobody said anything. What's going on? And then he met with HR again, and the HR lady was like, well, they were offended that you were killing them and they could see you shooting them and killing them. They don't care if they're on the wall. But when you're killing them, it's like, well, how do you think I got them on the wall? And he asked the HR lady, he's like, well, do I need to take these down? And she's like, no, you don't need to take them down. Unless somebody complains about it, then you need to take them down. So he was like, so the only time it's a problem is if someone complains about it. She's like, exactly. He's like, wow. So
Yeah.
you're giving all the power to the people that bitch and moan about stuff.
Yeah, somebody can just simply be like, I don't like this guy, and I'm going to try to make his home life a little uncomfortable. In a really toxic and retarded ass way. It's like, No, just these people that complain like this need to fuck all the fucking way off.
To me, that's a huge problem, bro. Because if you're mad, you're right. What kind of world do we live in where your emotions get to lead things logically? It should never be like that. Logic should always trump feelings and emotions.
Facts.
Facts over feelings. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Facts over feelings. Because the thing is, that's how we learn and grow and have a baseline for what's reality and what's delusion. Because if we just let people lead things with emotion and things that trigger them and their feelings, the world's gonna turn into this NDP convention where I'm operating from a point of privilege. So stupid.
It's dumb as fuck.
Like this is absolutely ridiculous to me. The fact that this is even a thing and that people take this stuff serious is wild to me.
Well, another factor too is it's like we watched that fucking video, 2 of them, whatever. I have no fucking idea what they were doing besides being all like, I'm this and therefore I have privilege, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Have you gotten anything done? I don't see it. And then apparently only like 6% or was it 6 votes or whatever. I'm like, I don't fucking know. It just sounds like a whole like retard convention.
But it just goes to show how it goes to show how far we've gone with this victimization mindset. We're down the rabbit hole now, and it seems like in Canada it's really bad. It's real bad. My whole thing is, dude, do what you want with your life. You want to be unhealthy? Cool. You want to be healthy? Cool. Don't harm children. Don't harm dogs. Don't harm others. Don't harm women. Do the best you can with what you got. You know, some people are born with disabilities. Cool. I think they should be taken care of by the government. But if you go out there and say you have a disability when you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and can work, bro, I don't care about all that. Go out there and work. There's people that are doing way worse than you working. There's people in third world countries that are missing limbs working.
Yep.
There's people that have no arms raising kids with just legs. Like, you start putting these barriers in front of yourself, and you're always going to have them. You got to get out of your own way. This is a Stoic philosophy that I love. But the obstacle is the way, and you got to get out of your own way.
Yeah, actually.
Whether you say you can or you can't, you're correct. If you say, oh, I can't do that, you're right. You can't.
Yeah.
If you say I can, you can. Before I got any success on YouTube, I was praying and asking the universe and asking God every day, please, Lord, please, let me make my full-time living on YouTube. Let me take care of my family from just YouTube. Let me take care of everything that I need financially from just making content on YouTube. And eventually it happened. And shout out to you guys for that.
Cheers,
people
brother.
That are subscribed and not even subscribed. I appreciate you guys. But you gotta thank the universe, or if you think, if you're Christian or whatever, you're religious, you can thank, your God, or you can thank the universe for this. Either way, thank them for what you have the opportunity to even do. Stop thinking of all the things you can't do. Start thinking of the things you can do. This is why I say stop being the victim of your circumstances and start being the hero of all your opportunities. So many people use their past as like a crutch. I say use your past as a springboard. I've told you guys I was raised up dirt poor by a single mother on we weren't on Section 8, but we were on food stamps.
Right.
My mom worked like 2 or 3 jobs. My dad was a degenerate druggie. I was basically raised by my grandparents. I was every single statistic that I should have been a complete degenerate. I should be locked away in prison right now. I was a druggie. I was smoking weed all the time, popping pills, partying, getting drunk, blacking out, waking up, being like, where am I? Where am I? That was me, dude. I was a complete degenerate. Until I finally got to college, got my life together. And this was in high school I was getting in trouble. And I got arrested in college as well. And I finally got out of college, finally got a good job, started working in corporate sales, got out of corporate sales after the content creation started doing well. I quit my corporate job, which was paying me very well. I was making $130,000 a year base, probably hitting like over $200K a year with sales and commissions. And I was traveling. I got flown out to Australia. I got flown out to Philly, to Las Vegas. I was getting flown out to conventions, meeting people, drinking. Dude, it was fun. It was a great time. But as soon as I started making enough money on YouTube, I could quit. I did. So I could spend more time with Cass, spend more time with my family, spend more time with my dog.
Fair enough, man.
So, I don't know. I hate when people just use their past as like, well, it was so sad for me. My daddy hit me. My dad hit me too, dude. My dad hit me a lot. He hit my mom too. You don't hear me crying about it. I got Loki some sweet potato. Ooh, look at the details on the sweet potatoes. Loki, free?
Looks like a big ass potato
Sit.
chip.
Wait. Free. Go to your place. These are supposed to be only one ingredient, which is sweet potato. He's a full breed, so he has a little bit of an upset tummy. So we've got to be really careful with what we give him. You give him something crazy with a bunch of ingredients, he'll just throw it up. NDP. No double pin.
National
This
Donkey
is
Punch.
crazy, dude.
Shit is so stupid.
This is wild. I don't even know what to say. Right, Lokes?
Whoop-dee-doo!
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.
Yep. Make the asylums great again.